Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in tonight's tutorial, I'm just going to show you guys how to do some basic baking. This is a requested video. Someone inboxed me on Facebook yesterday and I wanted to make a video dedicated to baking. I just want to let you guys know that I probably don't do it the way a lot of other people or MUAs do it. Everyone has their own technique, their own way of doing things. This is my preference. This is what I'm comfortable with. So it's my way, to give you a flawless finish still. So if you like to see how I bake, please stay tuned. Okay guys, so the first thing that I'm going to do is put my foundation on, and I'll be using the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation in the shade Deep 71. I'm going to take about a pump and a half and just apply this all over my face. I'm going to take a Real Techniques buffing brush and spray it with a little Fix Plus by MAC just to dampen my brush a little bit. Okay, next I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in Cool Tan, and I'm going to highlight my face, under my eyes, my chin, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and down the bridge of my nose. And I'm going to blend that out with a damp beauty blender. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and start the baking process for under my eyes before my concealer begins to crease up. So I'm going to be taking the Mercier translucent loose powder, and I'm going to take a damp beauty blender. Okay, now I'm going to take the concealer and finish highlighting the rest of my face. I'm going to blend those areas out with the beauty blender. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take the same powder along with my beauty blender, and I'm going to set those areas with loose powder. So this is where the baking part comes in. I'm going to let this set for about 5 minutes, and I'm going to dust it away. I'm going to go ahead and put powder on my face. I'm going to be using MAC Studio Fix Press Powder in the shade C7, and I'm going to go around my face to the areas that I have not touched with the loose powder, and I'm going to go ahead and set the foundation with the press powder. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes now. I'm going to go ahead and take a 116 brush by MAC, and I'm going to dust away my powder off the areas of my face. I am going to go ahead and contour my nose, and I'm going to do the outer perimeter of my forehead as well, the outer perimeter of my face, because you'll see the effect more once I do that. And I'm going to be using Film Noir by MAC. It's just a powder blush. This is what it looks like. Okay guys, so that completes the tutorial. I added a little bit of gloss just to complete the makeup look. So whenever you're baking or highlighting or whatever, you do it to your preference. If you like it heavy or if you like it light, if you know, it's totally up to you. I don't like to do too much. I just feel like it's not necessary. I do love to highlight, but I just don't like to put a whole lot of product there, so that's why I'll do, you know, the one layer and blend it out, and then do the layer of highlighting powder to set it with. So again, it's to your preference, how long you want to bake, what you want to use to bake. A lot of other people in MUAs like the Sacha Buttercup loose powder. This is really good as well. I like the Mercier, I think, a little better just because it's a little more finely milled and it's not as thick. But the Sacha Buttercup is, you know, really good as well, and it's more cost effective than the Mercier. And then I also like the Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder as well. This is really good. And then so is the MAC Mineralized Loose Foundation Powder. That's a good powder to set your concealer with and bake as well. So those are just a few options for you all. There's a lot more out there. It's just, you know, you have to pick and choose and, you know, see and play around with what works best for you. I would suggest, if you don't have anything, to go with the more cost-effective products first. That way you can build your way up to it and you don't spend a whole lot of money. Ben Nye also has some great loose powders to bake with as well. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments area below. I'll be sure to get back with you all. Again, thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing if you have, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.